Hello everyone, I hope everyone's doing okay. I am here because I did promise that I would show you the finished blanket, the finished Wonder Woman toddler blanket that I was making for a birthday gift for a 1-year-old girl who is named after Wonder Woman. Anyway, I am leaving in an hour, that's why I'm talking fast. So I wanted to hurry up and get this recorded and uploaded before my ride gets here. I did not finish the blanket. Despite my best efforts, I did not get it finished. So as usual, I'm going to be weaving in ends in the car on the way to, well, I doubt that. I'll be weaving in ends in the car on the way to my friend's house. I'm going to wash the blanket at my friend's house, and I'll be adding as many rounds as I can because I want to. As you know from before, the square was not big enough to be a blanket, so I'm counting on the border to make it big enough, as big as I possibly can, because I don't want it to just be a little size to cover a baby car seat or just fit in a crib. I want her to be able to use it as long as possible. So it's as close to how it's going to look finished. So that's why I'm going to go ahead and show it to you now. Okay, something popped up in front of my face for some reason. Okay, here we go. According to the internet, a toddler blanket is about 45 inches, and I am about 35 inches on this. As you can see, I added stars on the bottom because I grew up on the 1976 Wonder Woman with the stars on her, you know, in her satin tights fighting for her rights. So the stars on her Spanx, as it were. And I did, part of what took a little longer than usual was I definitely wanted to cover up my back. So here's the black. I made another 50 by 50 piece the same size and stitched it all together, and now you can see I'm adding rows. I started with the black because the square itself was just the red block and the blue block. So I started with the black and gold to mimic the logo. Really, I was just trying to add coordinating colors to stretch this as much as I can. And I'm running out of yarn, so I don't know if I'm going to make it to 45 inches. Like I said, I'm about 35 inches now. But I got the black and gold to mimic the logo, and then I didn't think I was going to have enough blue to stretch, so what I was doing was red and then white and then blue and then white and then red. But I turned out to have enough blue, I think, for 2 more blue stripes after this. So I'm going to crochet as fast as I can tonight and get this thing thrown in the washing machine, and hopefully that will add it up to 45 inches, because I really don't want to add more rows of just red and white, red and white, red and white. I want it to continue what I've got here. It's not the blue and white doesn't really go. This marker is where I was last week when I did my last video, my last progress video. So as you can see, I did do a lot. I got all of this up here, and then I did this whole back, and then I'm doing the border. So I did a lot, and I made the stars. So I did all of that since I talked to you last week, which is a lot for me. But I say I'm not good with goals, but for some reason, if there is a baby shower or a kid's birthday, I can whip out a present. Now, as I said, I may be weaving in ends on the way to the party, but I can whip out a present. It's just for everybody else. I need to put that same inspiration or speed or whatever, that same sense of urgency, that's what I was looking for, that same sense of urgency when I'm making stuff for myself or for my family. It's like, oh, they'll get it whenever. So I don't really get it done as quickly as if there's a party coming up and I have to have it done by such and such a time. So anyway, this is what I'm gonna try to put a couple pictures up on my Facebook, on my Instagram as well, because I know I held it up pretty quick, but I guess I'm happy with it. The middle of it is a bit thick because it is double thickness of worsted weight. It's 2 worsted weight panels together, so it is kind of thick and squishy. So it's not quite the snuggly. Well, I guess you could snuggle it. You know how Linus carries his blanket with him. This feels a little thick for that, but who knows? Who knows? I made it. It's a gift. For all I know, the child's mother will throw it in a closet. I don't know. But I was in the mood to make something Wonder Woman themed, and I really like, my former neighbor / friend. So this gave me the perfect excuse. So anyway, hopefully I have some family things coming up next week. So I don't know if I will be able to make a video next week because I may not have any knitting to show. Because I'll be taking care of some other family things. But if I have something to show, then you'll see me next week. Bye.